So I'm going to show you the vintage Atari 2600, also known as the CX and sometimes the VCS. I'm selling it on eBay. This is the Heavy Sixer from everything that I know, and I'm sure someone will correct me if I'm wrong, but it has the rounded, thick edges. It has these raised bevels. There's some chipping here, but not really that bad at all. It's got the 6 things, but that doesn't in and of itself mean anything. Here's the back. Again, I believe the fact that this is close to here is an indication that this is a Heavy Sixer. It does say Sunnyvale. I did have to replace the video cable. The original video cable was frayed and was giving a terrible picture, like it was just unplayable, so I did replace that. But you can see that this is, very similar type of cable. And I tested it and it works. So one reason it's called a Heavy Sixer is obviously because it's heavier. The lighter one is supposed to be about 3 pounds. This one comes in at about 4.5, so this is, 4.7. In terms of kilograms, comes in at 2.01 kilograms. So these were the joysticks that were in the box when I bought these at a kind of a comic book store. I believe them to be the CX-10s. They are not working completely. They can do a couple of directions, but the buttons don't work. They're really not playable as is. There is a way to repair them. I did not want to do that. So the reason I think that they're CX-10s is they don't say top at the top right there. I guess kids were confused by which way was up. I think it has that bevel there. They move a lot. And they squeak. I guess that's actually something that happens. That button really moves. And I think there's also that the screws are kind of recessed a little more than you might think, or that might be with the CX-40s. I did open it up, and they do have springs in them, which is one more reason why I think them to be the CX-10s. So I'm just trying to get some close-up video. That rubber piece. I did include 2 joysticks that basically are working. Each one has one button that doesn't work. I think the top button on this one doesn't work, but otherwise it's good. This one, or maybe this top button doesn't work and one of these buttons doesn't work. This is missing a suction cup and there's a small break there. It includes the connector, which I did not actually test. I am including an extra adapter that often can work for many of newer TVs, though no guarantee of that. The original power supply, the original manual. There's a bit of a fold, but otherwise it is complete. It's kind of cool. A lot of directions for a really simple system. You can see it's from 1977. The paddles are included. I played Kaboom and Breakout, and I was surprised by how smooth they were. Like a lot of times the paddles have kind of broken down, but they worked really well. So there are some games included that have all been tested to work. Combat, Asteroids, Breakout, Kaboom, Galaxy and Star Master, Yar's Revenge. So here's the old, again, original box as far as I know. CX-2600. Copyright Atari, and this has the chess piece, which again was taken off in later versions of the box. Overall, it's in pretty darn good condition. There is some, where there's a crease there. On the back, you're going to see that there's some masking tape that's coming off. I'm not sure how to clean that. I'm leaving it alone. There are 3 of these stickers. There's one, there's the second, and on this edge, there's a third. Inside, it's clean. What's neat is that the insert is there. So again, a little bit of damage here and here, but overall, that's, you know, what the console itself sits in. So that's pretty cool to have that. All right, so I'm going to show that this thing does work. Again, the CX-10 joysticks do not work, so they're not hooked up. One of these things is. I'm going to play Yar's Revenge. Have it hooked up here. The only issue I've seen with this is occasionally when you put in a cartridge and turn it on, sometimes it won't come on right and you have to take it out and put it back in. So I'm turning it on. In this case, it's working well. I'm gonna have a hard time. Oh God. So I'm just showing you. I'm gonna get killed. Oh, sorry. I'm holding this with one hand and trying to videotape. So the point is, it does work. I tried all the games. Like I mentioned, I did try the paddles, and they worked.